What's up, crypto ninjas? I was just about to go to sleep and I thought I'd create this emergency video. So the famous group Anonymous, a group of quote unquote hacktivists that are known to take down government websites and basically get anything that they want. They're basically a decentralized worldwide group of hackers. They just released a message today to Kwon about Terra Luna and the crash. So I'm just going to play the video and then give you my reactions, and stay tuned till the end where I'm going to reveal their white paper and their token. I really want to spread the word. It seems like they really do some good in the world, and I thought I'd just share this message. So let's check it out.
Greetings, citizens of the world. This is a message from Anonymous, or Kwon. The past several months have been bad for crypto and the economy as a whole. We were likely going to experience some pain in the crypto industry because of the macro environment, regardless of what was happening internally. We were also due for another bear market this year, but the actions of Kwon, the founder of the Terra Luna ecosystem, is single-handedly responsible for scamming billions of dollars away from retail investors. Kwon made a name for himself with his arrogant tactics, trolling competitors, critics, and acting like he would never fail. In fact, he said that he found it entertaining to watch other projects fail.
I wonder how many of these companies you think are entering the space just because it's hot and there's a lot of funding versus the ones that will still be here, like 2 to 5 years later.
95% are going to die.
Yeah.
95% are going to die. But there's also entertainment to watch the companies die too.
And there's entertainment.
What a loser.
Oh man, that's so evil. At least you get to learn from it, right?
On one occasion, he called a journalist poor for asking him difficult questions. However, he was quickly knocked down by the markets. The louder they are, the harder they tend to fall. News has now come to light that he was cashing out over $80 million each month as Luna was successful.
This is going to be crazy if this is found to be true.
Kwon denied these accusations in a roundabout way, but not exactly. In a recent Twitter post, Kwon denied cashing out $2.7 billion, but that doesn't account for the $80 million each month that he was apparently taking. He claims that he lost most of his money along with everyone else in the market, and that he was also all in on Luna. The information that he was taking millions from the protocol each month comes from testimony of Terra Labs employees during interviews with the SEC. As a result, Kwon is being investigated for money laundering, in addition to the other accusations against him of malice and fraud. Sometimes people just make mistakes, and sometimes businesses fail, but there is significant evidence that Kwon had bad intentions from the start.
It's a cycle of life. You get from nothing and go back to nothing. That's exactly where I want to be. So I think Terra is going to be the decentralized money standard across the entire blockchain, across all the blockchains. And I'm excited for Terraform Labs to contribute a significant portion of that early vision, but eventually to go back to nothing.
Before launching Terra Luna,
What the fuck?
worked for another failed stablecoin called Basis Cash. That project failed due to regulatory concerns and investors lost money, but he was never held accountable because he was working under the anonymous name Rick Sanchez, taken from the popular cartoon Rick and Morty. It is obvious to us that Kwon has plenty of secrets and he has been very sloppy in his execution. Multiple governments are conducting their own investigations into the scammer, but so are we. Anonymous is looking into Kwon's entire history since he entered the crypto space, to see what we can learn and bring to light. There is no doubt that there are many more crimes to be discovered in your trail of destruction. Kwon, if you are listening. Sadly, there is nothing that can be done to reverse the damage that you have done. At this point, the only thing that we can do is hold you accountable and make sure that you are brought to justice as soon as possible. We are Anonymous. We are Legion. Expect us.
Wow, that video gives me chills. Every time they speak, it gives me chills. And again, they're known to basically get what they want. So it's going to be very interesting to see what they dig up. So here's the part where they have their own token that was listed. I think this is going to be very interesting. I might look at investing. Again, this is not financial advice. So it looks like AnonToken is actually getting ready for the next phase. So they're just telling everybody to get patient. I believe you can already buy it on PancakeSwap. But there's not too much information here, so let's dive into the white paper. So here's the white paper. I'm just going to scroll past the legal jargon, and then I'm going to read you basically what their mission is. So AnonToken, AT, is predicated upon a devolved system which seeks to disrupt the traditional financial system by providing decentralized infrastructure for payments, assets, and even digital art. So it looks like they're trying to get in the crypto space in all the major areas like assets and digital art and infrastructure for payments. So that's cool. This project is driven by the anonymous community, which has given voice to the people of the world and kept a watchful eye over the internet for over a decade. So yeah, they've been around for over a decade, and they've made some amazing progress whenever something goes bad. So again, check out Anonymous on YouTube to find out their history, but yeah, they've done some really good stuff. So here it says the growing surveillance state and the corruption of the banking elite were two of the main concerns that fueled the anonymous movement. But with the advent of blockchain technology, the people now have a weapon to fight the two evils. AnonToken is a low inflationary inflation supply asset that is used by validators, developers, and used to participate and earn rewards, as well as to transfer fees, serve as collateral for secondary BUSD, and to participate in future protocol governance. The token will cultivate a deflationary finance, DeFi ecosystem, facilitating privacy from the surveillance state while annexing power from bankers that continually suppress high climbers. So it looks like they're, I mean, just that alone doesn't tell me too much about the project, which is unfortunate. However, I believe in, again, if you watch my previous video, embedding in the team and the community. So they are anonymous and there is a large team and they have made major changes. This is why I feel confident in putting some money into them. Again, not financial advice. Let's see, they have a roadmap here, but it's probably quite, yeah, it's quite generic, unfortunately. So I guess at this point, you're really just betting on the team. And I don't think they've developed too much of it yet, but it'll be very interesting to see how this unfolds, especially with Kwon. So I thought I'd create that video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.